We had very successful downtown programs. As a matter of fact, national leading ones that have been much imitated. Waterfront Drive, we created an infill housing, commercial mixed use with parks, a completely designed area. We looked at how much would that cost, what was the infrastructure in that, what would the cost of the incentives for infilling existing buildings. And then we modeled what the revenues would be. And we realized that we were going to get $4, $5, $6, $7 for every dollar we spent. And then we went on and we did River College, and then as I was leaving the mayor's office, we went on and we did the Shed District because we had done the arena when I was mayor, and we created about a dozen buildings around that. That combination of infrastructure, intentionality, creating an intentional district with specific incentives, modeling and knowing what's going in there is really important. So one of the first things to do is rebuild Center Venture. And get it back, doing the proactive development, creating the partnerships. Center Venture was one of the few organizations in the history of the city that generated literally hundreds of millions of dollars in new revenue as a result of its work, getting projects built that probably otherwise would not have been built, that really grew our tax base. And the whole thing about downtown is that it's all about growing the tax base. When you build the office towers that were built to the Shed District, they don't cost a lot of money in services, but they generate a lot of taxes because they're higher buildings, they're bigger, they're more valuable. They're a commercial assessment, which they pay taxes at a higher rate than residential, and they generally uplift the value. There are some other challenges though. Right now we have a relatively small downtown population, just a few thousand people. I've been working on plans of late, which will be public soon, about getting 25,000 people in the Exchange District, and doing that by this precinct approach, by determining where the development goes, getting all the residents and developers on board so we don't have endless numbers of zoning hearings and fights. Easily another 25,000 people within the downtown, not necessarily on the top of shopping malls. Let's not ask people to live where none of us would live, and there isn't really any hugely successful shopping mall residential towers in middle-sized city downtowns. So let's not just go where every other candidate is going, which is something that probably doesn't work. Let's actually do our homework. Let's measure twice and cut once, as the tailors do, and do that kind of prep work. If we do that, then I think we'll have a very successful downtown. How do I know that? Because Waterfront Drive has been a huge success for affordable housing, market housing, and everything. River College continues to expand, huge success. The Shed District, getting the Jets back, building the arena, huge success. That's how we know that this works.